Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our health channel, where we're all about empowering seniors to live vibrant, active, and independent lives through smart nutrition and lifestyle choices. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic that's close to my heart: how to keep your legs strong, stable, and full of energy as you age. Imagine waking up each morning with legs that feel powerful, ready to carry you through your day, whether you're dancing, strolling through the park, or simply enjoying the freedom of moving with confidence. If you've ever dealt with muscle weakness, those frustrating leg cramps, or even the worry of losing your balance, this video is for you. We're going to explore the 7 most effective vitamins and minerals that can transform your leg strength, boost your mobility, and help you maintain that independent lifestyle you cherish. I'd love to hear where you're joining me from today, so drop a comment below and let me know. Also, if you have any questions or want to share your own health tips, the comment section is the perfect place for that. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a health tip from us. Let's work together to build a stronger, healthier future, one step at a time. Let's kick things off with a nutrient that's absolutely essential for strong legs: vitamin D. As we age, our bodies go through changes that can make everyday activities feel a bit more challenging. Bone density naturally decreases, and muscle mass can start to slip away, which can make tasks like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair feel like a bigger effort than they used to be. Vitamin D is a game changer here, because it plays a critical role in keeping your bones strong and your muscles functioning at their best. Without enough vitamin D, you're at a higher risk of brittle bones, muscle weakness, and even falls, which can be a real concern as we get older. Studies, like one published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, have shown that low vitamin D levels are directly linked to muscle atrophy, making even simple movements more difficult. On the flip side, getting enough vitamin D can strengthen muscle fibers, improve coordination, and enhance balance, which all work together to reduce the risk of falls and fractures. It's like giving your legs a superpower to keep you steady and mobile. So, why is vitamin D so important, especially for seniors? Well, it's not just about bones. It's a supervitamin that supports neuromuscular transmission and protein synthesis, both of which are vital for muscle performance. Think of it this way: your leg muscles are like an engine, and vitamin D is the fuel that keeps them running smoothly. It's particularly important for maintaining fast, twitch muscle fibers, which are the ones responsible for quick reflexes and balance. These fibers help your legs react instantly if you trip or lose your balance, preventing a fall. Research shows that a vitamin D deficiency can weaken these fibers, slowing your reaction times and increasing the risk of injury. Plus, vitamin D can help ease leg cramps, stiffness, and even those mysterious aches that seem to pop up out of nowhere. By reducing inflammation in muscle tissues, it can make a noticeable difference in how comfortable and mobile you feel day to day. Now, here's the catch: getting enough vitamin D can be trickier as we age. Our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, and many seniors spend less time outdoors due to mobility issues, lifestyle changes, or concerns about skin damage. This can lead to a systemic weakness that creeps up slowly, making your legs feel shaky or unsteady. But don't worry, there are simple ways to boost your vitamin D levels and keep your legs in top shape. One of the best ways is to get out in the sun for 15 to 30 minutes a day, ideally in the morning or late afternoon when the rays are gentler. Expose your arms and legs to maximize absorption, but be mindful of sunscreen. It can block vitamin D production, so you might need a balance between sun safety and vitamin D synthesis. Food is another great source, though it's hard to meet all your needs through diet alone. Fatty fish like mackerel and sardines, fortified dairy products, egg yolks, and mushrooms are all excellent choices. For many seniors, especially those who don't get much sun exposure, a vitamin D supplement is a game changer. Most experts recommend 800 to 1000 IU per day for optimal bone and muscle health, but if you suspect you might be deficient, a simple blood test can confirm your levels. Trust me, optimizing your vitamin D intake can make a world of difference in how strong and stable your legs feel. Next up, let's talk about calcium, the mineral that's practically synonymous with strong bones. As we age, our bones naturally lose density, making them more prone to fractures, especially in the legs. Hip and femur fractures, or even stress fractures in the lower extremities, can be devastating for seniors, turning a minor stumble into months of recovery or even chronic mobility issues. Calcium is the foundation of bone health, but it's not just about keeping your skeleton strong. It's also critical for muscle function. Every step you take, every time you stand up or sit down, your muscles rely on calcium to contract smoothly and efficiently. Without enough calcium, you might notice muscle cramps, weakness, or a lack of stability, which can make your legs feel less reliable. It's like trying to drive a car with a faulty engine. You're not going to get far without the right fuel. So, how do you make sure you're getting enough calcium to keep your legs strong? The good news is that there are plenty of delicious foods packed with this essential mineral. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are classic sources, but you don't have to rely on them alone. Foods like sardines, almonds, kale, bok choy, tofu, and fortified plant-based milks are fantastic options, especially if you're lactose intolerant or prefer a plant-based diet. Variety is key here. Mixing up your calcium sources ensures steady absorption and keeps your meals interesting. For some seniors, getting enough calcium from food alone can be challenging, especially if you have dietary restrictions or absorption issues. In those cases, a calcium supplement, paired with vitamin D to boost absorption, can be a great solution. The recommended daily intake for older adults is 1000 to 1200 mg, which you can achieve through a combination of food and supplements if needed. But here's a word of caution. Too much calcium, especially from supplements, can lead to issues like kidney stones or digestive discomfort, so it's all about finding the right balance. Here's something else to keep in mind. Calcium works best when you're active. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, resistance training, or even gentle jogging help direct calcium to where it's needed most, your bones and muscles. Without movement, even the best calcium intake won't fully fortify your legs. So, picture this: a diet rich in calcium, paired with daily walks or light exercise, creating a foundation of strength and stability that lets you move through life with confidence. Calcium isn't just about preventing fractures. It's about preserving your freedom to enjoy the activities you love, from gardening to dancing to simply walking to the mailbox without worry. Now, let's shine a spotlight on a nutrient that doesn't get enough attention when it comes to leg strength: vitamin B12. This powerhouse vitamin is essential for neuromuscular function, which is a fancy way of saying it keeps the communication between your nerves and muscles running smoothly. Your legs rely on precise electrical impulses from your spinal cord to move properly, and vitamin B12 is like the conductor of that orchestra. Without it, those signals can get fuzzy, leading to muscle weakness, instability, or even a loss of control over your movements. Have you ever felt like your legs are heavy, tired, or tingling? Those could be signs of a B12 deficiency, which is surprisingly common among seniors. As we age, our bodies produce less stomach acid and intrinsic factor, a protein needed to absorb B12 from food, making it harder to maintain healthy levels. Add in factors like gastritis, acid reflux, or long-term use of antacids, and it's easy to see why so many older adults are at risk. A B12 deficiency doesn't just make your legs feel weak. It can lead to serious issues like irreversible nerve damage, which affects reflexes, balance, and coordination. This can show up as difficulty walking, frequent tripping, or just feeling like your legs aren't as responsive as they used to be. The scary part: many people chalk these symptoms up to just getting older, when in reality, they're often preventable with proper nutrition, The good news is that restoring B12 levels can work wonders. Studies show that seniors who address B12 deficiencies see significant improvements in strength, endurance, and overall leg function. So, where do you get this vital vitamin? B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products, so lean meats, seafood, eggs, dairy, and shellfish like clams and liver are your best bets. If you follow a plant-based diet or have absorption issues, fortified foods like cereals or plant-based milks, or even B12 supplements are essential. The great thing about B12 is that it's one of the safest vitamins to supplement. Your body excretes any excess through urine, so there's little risk of overdoing it. Regular blood tests can help you monitor your levels and ensure you're staying on track. Let's move on to magnesium, a mineral that's like the unsung hero of leg health. Every time you take a step, your muscles contract and relax in a beautifully coordinated dance, and magnesium is what keeps that rhythm smooth. It acts as a master regulator, supporting endurance, reducing fatigue, and preventing those painful muscle spasms that can wake you up in the middle of the night. If you've ever dealt with leg cramps or restless leg syndrome, especially at night, low magnesium levels might be the culprit. These cramps aren't just annoying. They're a signal that your body is struggling to relax your muscles properly. Magnesium helps calm hyperactive nerve signals, preventing muscles from seizing up unexpectedly and keeping your legs comfortable and mobile. But magnesium's benefits don't stop at muscles. It's also crucial for bone density and joint health, working hand in hand with calcium to ensure it's deposited in your bones rather than your soft tissues, where it could cause stiffness or pain. Research shows that seniors with higher magnesium intake have stronger bones and a lower risk of fractures, which is critical for maintaining mobility. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is all too common, especially among older adults. Stress, certain medications like diuretics or proton pump inhibitors, and diets low in magnesium-rich foods can deplete your levels over time. This can lead to a gradual decline in stamina, making walks shorter, stairs harder to climb, and even light activity feel exhausting. The solution: load up on magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, legumes, avocados, and almonds. If you're not getting enough from food, supplements like magnesium citrate or glycinate are easily absorbed and can make a big difference. When magnesium levels are optimized, you'll notice your legs feel lighter, cramps subside, and your overall energy and balance improve, giving you that spring in your step you thought you'd lost. Next, let's talk about potassium, another mineral that's a must for strong, cramp-free legs. If you've ever woken up to a sudden leg cramp that makes you wince, low potassium could be to blame. This mineral is a key regulator of muscle activity, maintaining the balance of fluids inside and outside your cells to keep your muscles functioning smoothly. When potassium levels dip, you're more likely to experience painful cramps or muscle contractions, which can be especially debilitating for seniors with reduced muscle mass or circulation issues. But potassium does more than just prevent cramps. It helps your brain send clear signals to your leg muscles, ensuring smooth, controlled movements. Low potassium can make your legs feel shaky or weak, especially after standing for a while, and it increases the risk of falls by impairing coordination and foot placement. Surprisingly, potassium also plays a role in bone health. It helps neutralize acidic compounds in the body that can erode bone density over time, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and keeping your legs structurally sound. A diet rich in potassium has been shown to lower the incidence of bone loss, which is a big deal for seniors looking to stay active. So, how do you get enough potassium? Bananas are the classic go-to, but they're just the start. Avocados, spinach, beans, oranges, and sweet potatoes are all packed with potassium. Fun fact: a baked potato with the skin on has even more potassium than a banana! Aim for 2 600 ml per day for women and 3 400 ml for men, which you can easily achieve with a varied diet. If you have kidney issues or take medications that affect potassium levels, check with your doctor before adding supplements. But for most people, food is the best way to keep your potassium levels steady and your legs strong. Now, let's explore vitamin K, a nutrient that doesn't get the spotlight it deserves when it comes to leg health. You've probably heard about calcium and vitamin D for bones, but vitamin K is the unsung hero that makes sure calcium ends up where it's supposed to, in your bones, not your arteries or soft tissues. Think of vitamin K as a traffic controller, directing calcium to strengthen your bones and keep your legs mobile. Studies show that higher vitamin K intake is linked to better bone health, lower fracture risk, and improved overall strength, which is crucial for seniors. But that's not all. Vitamin K also supports healthy joints and muscles, reducing inflammation and stiffness that can make walking or standing uncomfortable. If you've noticed knee pain or stiffness when getting up from a chair, vitamin K might be the key to easing those symptoms and slowing the progression of osteoarthritis. There are two main forms of vitamin K: K1, found in leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Brussels sprouts, and K2, found in fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and some animal products like liver and egg yolks. K2 is particularly powerful because it has a longer half-life and is more effective at channeling calcium into bones. Adding just one serving of kale or sautéed spinach to your daily meals can significantly boost your vitamin K levels. If you have digestive issues or take long-term antibiotics, you might struggle to absorb vitamin K from food, so supplements could be an option. But talk to your doctor first, especially if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, as vitamin K can affect blood clotting. With the right intake, vitamin K can keep your legs strong, your joints flexible, and your mobility intact. Finally, let's wrap up with vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, a nutrient that's critical for nerve communication and muscle resilience. Your leg muscles rely on precise nerve signals to move effectively, and B6 ensures those signals are clear and accurate. A deficiency can lead to tingling, numbness, or a shaky gait, which many seniors mistake for normal aging. B6 also helps your body use protein efficiently to build and maintain muscle mass, which is essential for keeping your legs strong. Plus, it plays a role in reducing inflammation-related muscle fatigue, so if you've been dealing with stiffness or slow recovery after activity, boosting your B6 could be a game changer. It's also vital for red blood cell production, which delivers oxygen to your muscles for sustained energy and endurance. Low B6 can leave your legs feeling heavy and tired, even after light activity, so keeping your levels up is key. You can find B6 in foods like chicken, fish, especially salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified grains. For seniors with gastrointestinal issues or dietary restrictions, a B6 supplement might be necessary, with a recommended daily intake of about 1.5 mg for women and 1.7 mg for men. Be cautious with supplements, though. High doses over time can cause nerve issues, so stick to a balanced diet whenever possible. By prioritizing B6-rich foods, you'll support your nerves, muscles, and overall leg strength, making everyday movements feel easier and more natural. So, there you have it, the 7 essential vitamins and minerals for strong, stable legs: vitamin D, calcium, vitamin B12, magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, and vitamin B6. Together they work like a dream team to keep your bones dense, your muscles powerful, and your nerves firing on all cylinders. The best part: you don't need to overhaul your life to make these nutrients work for you. Start with small, manageable steps, spend a little time in the sun, add some leafy greens or fortified foods to your meals, and talk to your doctor about supplements if you're concerned about deficiencies. Pair that with regular movement, whether it's a daily walk, some gentle stretching, or a fun dance class, and you'll be amazed at how much stronger and more confident you feel. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It really helps us create more content like this. And don't forget to share your thoughts, questions, or ideas for future topics in the comments below. Your feedback means the world to us! If you want to stay in the loop with our latest health tips and insights, Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's keep working together to stay strong, stay informed, and keep moving with confidence. Until next time, take care and keep shining!